Now on CoastTV News.
Raging winds.
Our roof is gone.
Powerful gusts ripping the roof off a building in Ocean City just as visitors are flocking to the coast for Memorial Day weekend.
Traffic take over, the rush to reach the beach is on, how people are prepping for crowded roads and bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Kicking off the summer in OC, it's gonna be busy and businesses are preparing for the rush that signifies the start of the summer season.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
A giant condo complex in Ocean City missing a roof. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts causing chaos in Ocean City.
Let's take a wider view. This is 53rd Street, and you can see a chunk of the condo. It's just gone. And that wasn't the only damage from the severe storm, which neighbors described as crazy.
Workers stand on what remains of a roof on 53rd Street in Ocean City. The debris from the building floating in the adjacent canal. Viewer video captured insulation flying into the air during 60-mile-per-hour gusts, ending up like globs of snow onto the pavement and bicycles below.
The storm was like a sheet of glass. It was just so intense. My friend Allison's husband came to the door and said, "Our roof is gone."
The mangled frame of the building landing onto docks, parts of the condo landing just inches from other homes. Some parts flew the other way, across the street and onto boats. Neighbors in shock.
It just looked like somebody was building a house and their insulation blew off. I mean, didn't know that there was a roof that had actually blown off a condo. Crazy. It was very crazy.
People begin to remove the roof from the canal piece by piece.
Everybody is safe. There was no injuries, no bodily injuries. Everything else can be replaced.
A miracle on 53rd Street that this wasn't worse.
And it's not just wind damage. Thunder and lightning rattling Delmarva today. Homeowners in Millsboro say a lightning strike is to blame for a house fire. Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber takes us there.
On Friday, around 9 o'clock, neighbors say this home in Millsboro was struck by lightning. You can't see it outside, but take a look at the debris inside the home. The homeowners, Sally and Dan Flynn, say they were not home at the time of the accident, but couldn't believe the damage they saw.
You guys need help? Community?
No. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We're okay.
Oh, it's way worse than I was picturing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Thank you. There.
Wow.
Yeah, I see there's some.
The Flynns say a power outage and burn mark made them realize something was wrong. When Dan pulled down the attic stairs, he noticed the insulation was on fire, and they immediately called 911. The couple said crews had to go through their attic in order to put out the fire. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it is still shocking. The homeowners told Coast TV they will likely have to stay somewhere else temporarily until they get the damage fixed inside their home. In Millsboro, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
And we want to be clear, while the neighbors tell Coast TV they believe lightning caused the fire, it is still officially under investigation by the Delaware State Fire Marshal.
We saw lightning, we saw heavy winds. Let's take a live look now into Lewis. Almost hard to believe that was the case earlier today. Our first alert meteorologist Alex Seymour joins us with a look at our forecast. Alex, gosh, a crazy weather day for you.
Yeah, certainly a crazy weather day. This morning we saw all those storms, but the good news is conditions have certainly quieted down, and for the most part, most of this weekend going to feature some pretty fantastic weather conditions. Great weather for the unofficial start to the summer season. Right now, taking a live look out on our Irish Ice camera in Lewis. Skies mainly clear. Take a look at that temp. 79 degrees this evening in Lewis. It is gorgeous out there. Get outside and enjoy some of these fantastic weather conditions across the region. Even in Rehoboth Beach, we've now jumped up to about 77 degrees right on the boardwalk. It's 69 in Bethany Beach this evening, 79 in Millsboro, 77 degrees currently in Georgetown. So we're going to stay warm throughout the next several hours, and really overnight, not going to be too bad, only falling into the low 60s. Winds are light. There was those earlier storms. They've cleared out of the area, and now we're looking at some pretty quiet conditions across the region, and we're going to remain with those quiet conditions throughout the remainder of the evening hours. Warm weekend on the way. I'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit.
Alex, we're just days away from the actual Memorial Day. It's an opportunity to honor those who lost their lives while serving the nation. Senator Tom Carper is the last Vietnam War veteran serving in the U.S. Senate. He retired with the rank of captain in 1991 after 23 years of military service. CoastTV News spoke with Carper today about what this day means to him.
For our family, Memorial Day is not just a day to have a picnic and go to the beach and have fun. It's a day to remember those who have put everything on the line and sacrificed for our country. And that's what I think about as this Memorial Day. And think not just those who have served, but those who are serving today all over the world. God bless them.
Later in this newscast, we will show you different activities in our area to honor our heroes.
And with the holiday weekend upon us, that means one thing is for sure. Traffic is going to be heavy. Today, Coastal Highway was filled with cars making their ways to their destinations. And for most coastal towns, the weekend is the unofficial kickoff to summer. And that means traffic, there's just going to be a lot of it. We spoke to one woman who says every Memorial Day, it's honestly dreadful.
Well, we go the opposite direction this time of year because it takes forever to go a couple miles.
DART will be running limited services Memorial Day if you want to take the bus and skip the driving. And for that schedule, we have it on our website.
This weekend is just the beginning. Visitors looking to kick back and relax are making their way to Ocean City. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us how businesses are preparing for the first big weekend rush.
First-time restaurant owners Anastasia and Vic are preparing for their first summer in business.
Yeah, I'm very excited because we're opening the patio already. There is a place to sit there.
Memorial Day weekend marks the beginning of the busy season in Ocean City. Restaurants, mini golf, and go-karting businesses are excited to finally see some foot traffic in the area. Amy Thompson, the executive director of the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce, says business owners are probably thrilled to be out of the spring season.
Spring is tough. Businesses are they're bleeding cash because they're preparing for season, getting their places ready, staffing up, and they haven't had the visitors yet. So we really do look forward to these especially with the forecast being what it is, these wonderful weather weekends where people come down and just come and play and have fun and eat and do all kinds of things.
And even though this is Anastasia and Vic's first time running a restaurant, they have lived in Ocean City for over 20 years and know what to expect.
It gets very busy and we're very excited. We hope it will be busy this summer too.
With the weather getting warmer by the day, vacationers and businesses are looking forward to the summer season. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
Let's get right into our CoastTV poll now. We want to know what's the most important part of Memorial Day to you.
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. And a large majority are still saying honoring our military, which as the daughter of a military officer, I do really appreciate that. No. But I like all the other votes too.
All of them are fine, but I think it's really easy to look at it and go, yeah, honoring our military, very important. If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that at coasttv.com or use the CoastTV mobile app.
New today, the Ocean City Police Department has suspended officers following a workplace misconduct complaint. According to the department, the misconduct claim against 5 officers happened in April. Police are currently conducting an administrative investigation. The department says 3 officers involved were suspended. Another has been transferred from patrol to the Support Services Division.
In Lewis, yet another development, this one called Henlopen Bluff, is back on the city's agenda next month. The proposed development is set to have a public hearing on June 3rd. The land you see on your screen here, this is where they're thinking of building the development located on Gills Neck Road. The plan includes 79 single-family lots with many improvements. The public hearing will review changes and waivers for the development.
If you're a homeowner in Milford, your bill is going to go up. Next month, property owners will see a slight increase in electric rates. They'll go up 2.4%. The city says this adjustment is a result of rising market costs. And to manage that, the city recommends that homeowners use energy-efficient practices like insulating windows and regular HVAC maintenance.
New today in Rehoboth Beach, a 3rd candidate has filed just in the nick of time for the upcoming municipal election. Mark Saunders joins Suzanne Goody and Craig Thier The recently filed candidate says he has a focus on the amount of development in and outside of Rehoboth Beach. That election is going to be held on Saturday, August 10th this year, and voting will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Convention Center.
In your regional news, the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office is investigating a fight that happened at James M. Bennett High School. According to sheriffs, it happened shortly after 7:30 this morning near the school's main entrance. Officials responded and used pepper spray to help break up the brawl. 2 students were taken to Tidal Health following the incident. Police say there is no known threat to the school community. No further information will be released from officials due to the students' ages. And we have a lot more news to get to this weekend.
Lorette Health Center in Georgetown held a tree planting ceremony this morning, who they're honoring and what this means to their staff.
Memorial Day weekend looking warm along the coast. I'll let you know just how warm it will get coming up in just a few minutes.
Honoring our heroes on a holiday weekend. How you can spend Memorial Day. We're back in just 60 seconds.
This summer's temperatures keep getting hot, hot, hot. Luckily, Horizon Services is here to help keep you cool. Right now, get $50 off same-day AC repair. Or go ahead and upgrade that old unit and save up to $3,700 toward a new full home comfort system. Same-day service, expert technicians, and a job done right the first time. Need service today? Horizon's help is on the way.
At Pohanka Honda of Salisbury, we get right to the point. During the gigantic payoff event, get into your new Honda starting at only $249 a month and get out of your old lease. Or you can get out of your car loan and take advantage of 0 down and no payments until August. Plus, when you buy using the Pohanka Honda Fast Pass, you get it all in an hour or less. That's getting right to the point during the gigantic payoff event at Pohanka Honda.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Memorial Day weekend is a time to honor and remember our heroes. For many of our coastal communities, though, it also represents the unofficial kickoff to the summer season.
Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner shows us the cool things to do this weekend.
This weekend, Delmarva is bursting with opportunities to honor our heroes and make unforgettable memories with family and friends. From parades and ceremonies to outdoor adventures and local festivals, there's something special for everyone. Pirates and mermaids are taking over the Bethany Beach Boardwalk to kick off the summer season. The 9th annual Poseidon Festival is back with events at the Bandstand and Nature Center. The festivities wrap up on Memorial Day with a service at the Bandstand. The Rehoboth Beach Bandstand 2024 Summer Concert Series is back. The Memorial Day weekend lineup includes the U.S. Navy Band Country Current and a Bon Jovi tribute band. At 1:30 Sunday in the Georgetown Circle, watch a wreath ceremony and hear a hometown hero's speech. It's all sponsored by the Georgetown Kiwanis Club and the Korean War Veterans Association. On Monday, the ceremony at the Wicomico War Veterans Memorial includes the ringing of the Red Knights Memorial Bell, branch players, a volley of arms, and the names of fallen veterans will be read. In Ocean Pines, there will be a ceremony at the Worcester County Veterans Memorial with music and demonstrations. In Berlin, watch as American Legions, public figures, dancers, and businesses parade from Stephen Decatur Middle School to Henry Park on Flower Street. Afterwards, stop by Henry Park for a basketball tournament, food vendors, and music. More ceremonies can be found at Fenwick Island Town Park, in front of Lord Baltimore Elementary School, and at the Ellendale War Memorial. In Ocean City, the town has a Memorial Day ceremony and summer kickoff event at North Division Street. On Monday, the Coast Guard will lay a wreath in the water on the 16th Street to memorialize those who gave their lives at sea, and a ceremony will be held at Post 166 on Philadelphia Avenue. Head out to Henlope and Springfest at Hudson Fields this Saturday for live music all day with something for everyone in the family, from bounce houses to an obstacle course to a car show, cornhole, and a touch-a-truck exhibit. The 21st Annual Horseshoe Crab and Shorebird Festival is Saturday. Head over to Milton Memorial Park to see wildlife exhibits and enjoy crafts and food trucks. Our very own Petey the Peacock will be in attendance. Lewis & Bloom's annual garden market plant sale is coming back to Schley Avenue to help your garden grow. See potted perennials and some of the same annuals that help to beautify Lewis. Shop garden accessories, hanging baskets, and hand-painted clay pots. Check out model trains in the Delaware Seaside Railroad Club parking lot on Saturday for the train load yard sale. For a complete list of everyone participating and performing at these events, just head over to CoastTV.com and click on this week's Cool Things to Do article.
Lowe's knows there's nothing like the thrill of finding the best deal. That's why we've got Doorbusters this Memorial Day, happening now while supplies last. Shop Memorial Day Doorbusters before they're gone.
It might be an 11, maybe a 9. It could be 13's time, or 5. With new Cash Pop from the Maryland Lottery, a winning number is drawn 4 times a day. Just pick a number from 1 to 15 for a chance to win cash, like the $2,500 top prize.
Woo! Cash Pop.
Cash Pop. Put a little pop in your day.
Hi, I just had to tell you Valley Casino has partnered with BetRivers in Delaware.
We've got lots and lots of exciting slots and table games to play.
With really fast payouts and a rewards program you'll love!
Plus, with award-winning customer service, the excitement never stops.
Is this awkward?
So get ready, casino fans. And Brittany. BetRivers and Valley Casino, together in Delaware. Download the app today.
It's sign and drive time at both IG Burton GMC locations in Lewis and Glen Burnie. Drive home in a new GMC Terrain with 0 down payment, 0 first month's payment, and 0 security deposit. Or take advantage of discounts up to $87.50 off GMC Sierra 1500 trucks. Or take $72.50 off a new GMC Terrain. Plus 1.9% APR and no payments for 3 months available. When it comes to discounting GMCs in Delaware or Maryland, nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Ding dong! What do you want for lunch?
One of the most looked up words was Riz, which is slang for charisma. But if you have to look it up, you ain't got it.
In 1924, my grandfather, J. Con Scott, decided to start a life in the furniture business. I'm proud to say that as the 3rd generation, we celebrate our 100-year anniversary. From a humble small-town furniture store to an interior design destination, with 35,000 square feet in Selbyville and our newest location in Rehoboth Beach. J. Con Scott celebrating our 100-year anniversary.
Download the DSN app today, driven by Preston Automotive Group.
We're enjoying some much nicer conditions this evening compared to earlier today when we dealt with all those thunderstorms that slid through the region. Right now in Ocean City, where we saw that damage from this morning's storms, pretty quiet out there this evening. As we take a live look out on our dry tech camera at District 24, temps sitting right around 69 degrees under those partly cloudy skies. Gorgeous start to Memorial Day weekend there in Ocean City, and really all across the region we're seeing some pretty nice conditions out there this evening. 69 degrees currently in Bethany Beach. Rehoboth Beach, we've seen our temperatures jump over the last hour up to about 77 degrees. That's right on the boardwalk. It's right in front of the Boardwalk Plaza Hotel in Rehoboth Beach. That's where that station's located. 77 degrees is currently. 78 in Lewis. It's 78 in Milton. 77 degrees in Georgetown currently. The winds pretty light. Not a concern. Not going to be a concern throughout the remainder of the nighttime hours. And really throughout the weekend, the winds should remain rather light. Skies are clearing out. They're going to remain clear as this area of low pressure that brought us today's storms is going to start to slide out to the south and east and move away from the area. High pressure is going to take control when we've got a gorgeous weekend on the way. We could deal with a little bit of patchy fog in the morning hours, but as we head into the afternoon hours, skies clear out. We'll look at mostly sunny skies, temps well into the 80s inland, mid-80s inland. The beaches, ignore those 60s. It'll be in the 70s even at the beaches. Pretty similar conditions on Sunday. A little bit of patchy fog during the morning hours, clears out during the afternoon. Mid-80s inland, 70s at the beaches. gorgeous weather again. Monday, it gets a little bit iffy though, because we're going to see an area of cold front start to push through the region. That's going to bring us some scattered thunderstorms during the early afternoon hours, and then a widespread area of thunderstorms during the evening hours. Those storms, they could be strong, possibly severe, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that over the coming days. Then that clears out, and then the rest of next week looking pretty nice. We're going to see sunshine take over. 3-day beach forecast throughout Memorial Day weekend. Not looking too bad. Shinkotek Island up to 77 degrees Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday, Sunday, gorgeous weather. Get to the beach, go get ice cream, go enjoy the holiday weekend. Monday, looking pretty stormy. We're going to see those scattered storms by midday. Widespread storms during the evening hours. Pretty similar conditions in Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Ocean City, right around 71 degrees each day. 77 in Fenwick Island, and then in Lewis and Rehoboth Beach. Rehoboth Beach, 71 on Saturday, 73 Sunday, 75 degrees on Monday. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast in a location is going to be a bit warmer. 84 degrees on Saturday, partly to mostly sunny skies. Pretty similar conditions on Sunday. Sunday, though, we could see an evening isolated storm. Most of us stays completely dry. Yellow alert day on Monday for the possibility of those strong to severe storms. Then we dry out, and the rest of next week in the 70s and 80s.
Thank you. As Lorette Health Center celebrates its future, it's also honoring its past and those who were instrumental in getting it started nearly 25 years ago. This morning, a tree planting ceremony was held at the Georgetown campus to honor U.S. Senator Tom Carper and La Esperanza. That's a multi-service nonprofit that helps the Latino and immigrant communities in Sussex County. Senator Carper helped secure federal funding that enabled Lorette to become a federally qualified healthcare center, while La Esperanza was once the parent company of Lorette. CoastTV News spoke with Lorette's medical director about the growth they've had over the years.
It is a very special celebration, especially for me, since I've been here since we opened our doors back in 2001. It is incredible to see what we have become, especially considering how we started as just a network of doctors offering advice over the phone. And now, you see all the locations we have.
Lorette also introduced its new community mobile health unit, which will be available to provide medical care to underserved communities by the end of August.
If you live in Laurel, here's something to make note of. The town says that homeowners living on Center Street, you're going to experience a temporary water shutoff on next Tuesday as crews work on installing a new water main. The shutoff, that starts at 9 a.m. and the town says it's going to be turned off for a couple of hours.
And on that note, Berlin will be doing some waterline work next week. The town says that Water Resources Department will begin relocating a water line in the area. It's around Harrison Avenue next week. The town says people can expect traffic delays and some temporary road closures during this time.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Yeah, an elimination game for softball while baseball hosted Salve Regina for Game 1 of the Super Regionals. We're going to start with the noon game. The Gulls fell behind 6-0 early, then SU put up 5 in the third thanks to that guy, Zach Giesemann. A bases clearing grand slam. Gulls later take the lead 7-6, but Brady Smolinski's 3-run homer in the fifth gave the Seahawks a 9-8 win. Game 2 is tomorrow at 11 a.m. The Gulls need to win both to advance to the College World Series. There will be no third straight return for the Gulls in softball. SU fell to Tufts 4-1 in Game 2 of the Super Regional. Last year's national runners-up end the season at 39-7. It's the third consecutive time the Jumbos have eliminated Salisbury for the postseason, most recently in 2015. Congrats to the Lady Seagulls on a great season. That'll do for sports.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can start your summer with a splash. Nailed it.
Right now, get low 3.99 APR for 72 months on a full-size hybrid Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Our soldiers are heroes who protect our country. But when they come home, it's up to us to help our heroes. Now, during FH Fur's Spring Into Giving campaign, for every $29 cooling system tune-up we perform, we'll donate that amount directly to Wounded Warrior Project. FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. Call 877-CALL-FUR or visit FHFur.com to schedule your $29 cooling system tune-up. And use hashtag SpringIntoGiving to share how you're giving back.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can capture all the summer fun. Wow, my favorite party trick.
Check out the all-new 24 Tacoma with the best resale value in its class according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Well, we're enjoying some fantastic conditions this evening following the stormy weather earlier today. Hershey Exteriors camera at the 45th Street Tap House. Partly cloudy skies, temp sitting right around 69 degrees in Ocean City. Gorgeous weather and a gorgeous weekend on the way. You can get that forecast by calling our Coast TV First Alert Weather line 443-880-9100. Tomorrow, inland locations climbing up into the mid-80s. The beaches climbing up into the low to mid-70s. Going to be a great day to spend time outside and really all weekend long. Going to feature some pretty fantastic conditions until we get to Monday. Monday, we do have a yellow alert day. Strong to severe storms possible during the evening hours. And then the rest of next week, pretty quiet.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.